Craziest pig. It's crazy world we live in, y'all. News don't stop. We're going worldwide news, man. It's bonkers. Okay, let's see what's man. Let's just like, share, subscribe. Right over there. Right where my hand pointing, somewhere over there. Get to it. And we're gonna get to it. Oh my goodness. More planes, y'all. This is why Pikachus don't know fly. This Pikachu never flown a day in his life, and he never will. Cause I'd be damned if that one random happens to me. Goodbye.
Just over a month since Air India Flight 171 crashed into a building moments after takeoff.
It's been how long? It's been how many months since 171? You gotta tell me the time again.
It's been just over a month since Air India Flight 171
a month ago,
crashed into a building moments after takeoff.
It took down a building.
241 people on board.
Look at the building sideways.
One lone survivor. 19
blown
people
up
on the ground were also killed. Both pilots died in the crash, leaving investigators to
run them numbers back.
Ground. Were also on board in the building moments after takeoff.
How many people?
Killing 241 people on board and sparing one lone survivor. 19 people on the ground were also killed. Both pilots died in the crash, leaving investigators to rely on the
300 down.
To help
I'm still around.
Wrong. Answers
I made it, y'all.
At
my seatbelt.
Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot Make Beeler joining us with some new information. Now, this is from the India Aircraft Accident Investigation.
Okay, what we got?
Preliminary report, so not the NTSB. So
spit it out.
What are we learning here?
Right. So, one of the world's largest deadliest aviation accidents.
What the hell is this?
It's raising questions now, possibly about pilot error. Did it play a role? So investigators.
Why this witch lady got this airplane chain? I'm straight avian crew. You know what I do. Chief Transport Correspondent Macy Beeler. You already know what I'm on. I got my chain on. I'm that bitch. Keep going, Macy. What you got to say?
Previously released information stating the Air India Flight 171 accident happened because both engines lost power. Well, now.
Wait. I cut you off too soon. I'm about to say, what the fuck? Okay, so the original story is both engines dropped. So it just dropped like a sack of potatoes out the sky. Let's keep it up. She finna say, new intel says what?
New information reveals the fuel supply to both engines was cut off.
So what happened here? How you cut off the fuel supply? Was it a clog in that motherfucker? How does the plane work? Does it mean somebody forgot to fill that bitch? Do it one more time. Does it mean somebody forgot to fill that bitch up? Like, what was it? Let's see.
During the critical moments after liftoff, impeding the plane's ability to climb, revelations gleaned from the Boeing 787 Dreamliner's cockpit voice recorder cited in India's report discloses audio of one of the pilots asking why the other had flipped the fuel switches to cut off.
Whoa.
Cutting off the fuel.
Whoa, hold on, buddy. That motherfucker said he flipped the switches off. He said, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. They going up. And he said, doo-doo-doo. He said, hey, why the fuel switches off? He said, okay. Bro, these fuel switches on. I turned everything on. Everything on. It's supposed to be on. We've taken off. What are you doing? You gonna shut up and we gonna take off and everybody going down. What?
Fuel. In the audio recording, the other pilot said he did not do so. Now, it's
he said, wasn't me. He said, wasn't me.
The flying pilot and who was the co-pilot or the monitoring pilot. So
he said, hey man, why'd you turn off the fuel switches? I didn't do that.
The other way to run, which is on. Now, according to the report, both engines were able to relight, but it was too late to stop the plane's loss of lift and deadly descent.
Wow, if this is true.
Wow, why is there a switch to turn off the gas? What the fuck? This is the reason why I would never take a plane. At any moment in the sky, they could just turn off anything. All right, and we're turning off the engines, and we're turning off the gas supply, and we'll turn off your oxygen, And we're opening the doors. Like, hold on now. this shit is going crazy.
Okay, this is what an incredible finding. So what's the normal position?
I guess it'll more so sound like this.
All right, cabin crew, this is your pilot. We're about to take off here. And we've reached the speeds here. We're about to take off. We're getting up to speeds. Everyone okay? All right, if you need anything, the stewardesses take care of you. We will have chicken and we will have fish tonight. All right. Hey, why are the fuel switches off? Did you turn those off? Hey, it wasn't me. Hold on, everybody. We may have a problem. Let's just turn these on. All right, they're on. Just waiting for the engines to kick on. We appear to be losing height. We're losing speed. Yep, and there's the engines. Look like wait a minute, too late.
Like, damn. Fuck.
Like on takeoff for these switches
normal
here.
Position is on run, which means on. You've got run and you've got cutoff. So the fuel to the engine is only shut down when you are, or turned to cutoff, only when you shut the plane down, like you're parked at the gate. Or it can be pushed to cutoff where there's an emergency and you just shut down maybe a particular engine due to a engine fire.
Okay.
I mean, we know pilots can sometimes make a mistake. I was
about to say, why would they even have that ever? It should just be like once it's turned on, it should be like a lock feature. But you should have to like, man, let me put a key in there. Okay, an engine is failing. Put that key in there, switch it, and turn that bitch off. Don't just be able to switch that shit up. It got to be like a double decision. Somebody put a key in there. Who else put a key? He put his key in there too. It got to be 2 keys put in. Like, put in your key too so I can turn this. Okay. We both got to make the decision to kill everybody. This isn't a one-man job.
something based on where it's located that you
Rest
bump
in peace,
with an
everybody.
elbow,
We
or
pray
you'd
for your souls.
accidentally hit it, cutting off the fuel?
No, it's a special switch. So it's spring-loaded, and it's made in such a way that you have to lift it up, and it has to go over a detent. So it's deliberately designed so that it cannot be hit
Not accidentally, at least. Well, at least they got a little bit of protection.
Okay, not that
Now I'm trying to figure this shit out here. It's just me thinking.
Conspiracy theory here.
Hold on, check this out.
That it was intentionally cut off, switched off?
It would be very difficult for that to happen, but we don't know. Investigators are going to find out. What they're going to do is they're going to check out the full conversation of the cockpit. The transcript has not been fully released yet, so they're going to listen to the rest of the conversation, plus the cockpit data recorder should reveal that as well. It would be difficult for it to happen by accident because these switches, as I said, are spring-loaded. You have to pick it up, put it over a detent to go to run or cut off. You can't just hit it.
It's not like a light switch that you just knock it.
Right, it's deliberately made so that it's a two-step process to turn it on or off.
What do you think some of these these investigators,
So like it locked. It locked once and then it locked again.
So you think, well, was it
putting that bitch in neutral.
Was it sabotage? All right.
You sure you want to do this?
Was it somehow done accidentally? Hard to say. Or
so what
was
other
it a
switches is next
technical
to
or
it?
mechanical
Anything
fault
useful?
within the switches, right? Anything is possible. Investigators say, be careful, please do not jump to conclusions that it was possibly pilot error because they got to see what turns up, more information. The full report, all that information, it could be over a year.
A year from now.
It makes you wonder.
We got this mouth-watering drip.
It's so heartbreaking. Those
and this shit came out a month ago.
Last thing you
This
want
is what this all the information I got in a month.
Negativity to go towards the pilot's
We gotta wait another goddamn it.
Absolutely.
If they end up
You know we ain't gonna be around here by then. You see the
It's
state of this
easy to jump and
world.
say, oh,
You see this news we watching?
well, maybe not.
Niggas is crashing out.
We'll continue to wait. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
The planet is crashing out.
News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.
Man, what y'all think?
It's been about a month since the Air India flight
See what
crash
she
in
say.
Ahmedabad, one of India's worst aviation disasters. And now we have a preliminary investigation report that gives us some insight into what might have happened. According to the report, fuel control switches for the engines were moved from the run to the cutoff position moments before impact, starving both engines of fuel. The flight lasted around 30 seconds before takeoff and crash. Once the aircraft achieved its top recorded speed, that's when the fuel cutoff switches flipped. The report did say how the switches could have flipped during
I like that added. I was gonna say she got the same information. No, she got that a little bit more. About 30 seconds into the flight, once they reached top speed, they went ahead and cut the engine. That's intentional F. Don't get on the plane, y'all. I'm gonna let her finish her
The
words.
switches were flipped back into run position, but the plane couldn't gain power quickly enough to stop its descent after the aircraft had begun to lose altitude. The report also indicated confusion in the cockpit moments before the crash. In the flight's final moment, one pilot asked the other why he cut off the fuel, to which he responded that he hadn't done so. The crash killed at least 260 people, including 19 on the ground. Only one passenger survived.
A pastor from Bridgeport, Connecticut is sending a
comment down below. Rest in peace, everybody. That shit crazy, y'all. Watch out for the planes. Don't fly unless you got wings, y'all. Man.
message tonight to anyone thinking about stealing his car. That message is his property isn't going anywhere without a fight. The pastor was having dinner just outside Baltimore last month when he was approached by three people, one armed with a handgun.
We defending ourselves, self-defense rights? Let's get to it.
Able to drive off with the vehicle, but the story doesn't end there. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Marcus Solis.
We got a hero.
I'm all in the face.
Now I'm punching him like this, and his punk ass trying to come right here. I'm like, all right.
The front of the car.
It sounds
then I throw him in front of the car. He's I punched him a few times, then I throw him in front of the car.
An armed carjacker and yes, a man of the cloth, a church pastor in fear for his life.
I'm a kid, and to see what he has, I saw a size. I knew I could take him, but in no way, I want to make sure you're clear, I wasn't trying to be a hero.
10 days ago,
he said, I looked at his little bitty ass and I said, this little punk gonna get his ass beat fucking with me. All I gotta do is grab him and put some weight on him.
Outside of a restaurant when the suspect approached, pretending he needed help with his phone.
Damn, it's crazy.
And once the gun was on the ground and he had his attacker pinned, did he realize he was fighting with a teenager.
And I said to the young man at that point, I'm a pastor. I'm a pastor. I'm not going to press charges.
You knew he saw that dude walking back to the gun.
You got to stop this. This is crazy.
Undeterred, the teen breaks free, picks up a sneaker that had come off, then picks up the gun, gets into the car, and points the weapon before eventually driving off in the Audi. Moles,
hold on.
Undeterred, the teen breaks free.
Hold on. Why Devon Dudley get the flopping all around like a flounder in the rain right quick? He had him defeated. You had him pent up.
Stop.
Then his young ass had the energy to get up. Hey, man, get off of me, man. Busted his ass, got back up. Now look, both y'all in equal positions. How is this young man finna get up? Here. Got my shoe. Get my teleport to the gun. He became a blur. What y'all? Bust a mean hard left turn, sharp 90 degrees in the rain, no slippage. Those are some good Nike Air Force Ones.
Gets into the
pick up the stick.
The weapon before eventually driving off.
And I finally get up as this nigga 20 miles up the street. Damn.
The Audi. Mole's wife got a call from the hospital after making sure her husband was okay. She says she went on a rant.
When somebody has a gun, you just obey and get out the way and preserve your life. But after he explained it to me, I understood why. There was a chance that the gunman could have shot him anyway.
The 53-year-old, who will be elevated to bishop next year, says he's
That's why you should have kept him down.
16-year-old suspect who was arrested a short time later.
I'm more hurt as an African-American pastor that once I let him know I was a pastor, that he didn't care. He had no reverence for me, didn't honor the office of a pastor.
A 15-year-old.
You think he robbing you because he want to go to church tomorrow, you dummy?
Pastor Mole says this isn't
He's a bad guy.
Problem.
He might not even be from this realm.
Ministry to focus on the youth. In Bridgeport, Marcus Solis, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Lontre Clark.
All right, well, okay. What we got here?
Cook County judge determines that he is a danger to the
We got more action, y'all. Jump right into it.
The 23-year-old became enraged and intentionally set fire to his friend's apartment.
He did what?
After learning that friend may have started dating his ex-girlfriend.
Close it up, bitch. See, I gotta say it. Before this go get any further, you don't crash out for anybody but yourself. Only person deserves your crash out is you. Somebody else involved, somebody else make your emotions flex, ain't no reason to crash out. You just crash them out your life. Get them out. They don't need to be around. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. As a matter of fact, go sleep with her sister. Holla, Pika, fuck.
We're sticking close together. You know, it's a day-by-day process.
Damn, he old as hell.
George Smith says his family can finally begin their journey for justice now that the man accused of starting the fatal fire that claimed the lives of his loved ones heads to court. Prosecutors say 23-year-old Lontre Clark was angry that his friend and ex-girlfriend were dating, that he allegedly threw a Molotov cocktail.
I ain't gonna say they deserved a Molotov cocktail while they was asleep, but his friend sure deserved to get punched in the face. You shoulda, you know, you my friend, and that's both of them deserve to get punched in the face. I would easily just came over to the house, knocked on the door. What you doing over here, Jamal? I'm just here to whoosh. Hey, you can't just come in here punching somebody. You would have been unconscious. Oh yeah, whoosh. Ah! Both of them unconscious. I'm just leave. Y'all know why I punched y'all. And before I leave, I'm gonna open up y'all phones. Delete my number out there, motherfucker. Make sure y'all don't, hey, y'all stupid. It's the future. Y'all definitely not gonna remember my number. Delete any conversation. You don't remember me. Unfollow and start waking up, punch him again. Whoosh. Hold on. I need your fingerprint. Get his fingerprint while you like, need your face, bitch. Get that face scan going. There we go. Yeah. Here we go. Delete all that shit out of there. Wash that phone off. My fingerprints. Drag them into the hallway. Then Molotov the apartment. Y'all don't get to go back to sleep in there. That apartment's done, son. That's what y'all get for betraying me and my trust. I brought you around, my friend, all them times, you damn whore bag. Not for you to flirt with him every time and him to eye you up and down. This damn cunt ass friend of mine. Hate this dude. Over looking at my girl like she candy. Boy, get your own. That's mine now. Yeah. Yeah. You see how that end? I'm sorry.
Into the Austin neighborhood apartment where they were, sparking a fire that killed 4 people, including Smith's pregnant cousin and her young son.
Oh man,
it's an uphill journey.
Oh, she'll look. She had no business.
The healing has not yet begun.
You got kids and some more stuff. It better not been with him. That'd hurt him. That would have hurt him even more. You cheat over my friend and we got kids.
Brazen disregard for life. A Cook County judge showed Clark no mercy. Authorities arrested the 23-year-old Chicago man in downstate Springfield on Wednesday. He now faces murder, attempted murder, and aggravated arson.
You know they don't just all of a sudden date this motherfucker. They been cheating on you behind your back for who knows how long. You know what I'm saying? That's dirty. I mean, they ain't deserve to die, but they sure deserve to learn some type of lesson. I told you I would have punched them up real good. Deleted all their phone data and logged out of everything they got. Erased their Gmail off their phone. Everything erased. Changed their passwords. All you gotta do is go to YouTube. Go ahead and go to your Google account through their YouTube, and then go ahead and pull up all their security information through there. Then go and change your 2-step verification. Go ahead and do all that. Get them up out of here. I can't log back in all the stuff that I like and do. Okay. Reset your life one time. You gotta figure something out.
Charges along with dozens of additional felony counts.
My search history.
5-year-old Jason Henry, his mother, 32-year-old Regina Brown Henry, who was 3 months pregnant, Gina's sister, Destiny Brown Henry, and a 76-year-old resident of the building all died.
Damn.
Several people were also injured,
Damn, the dude wasn't even there?
4-year-old son, who remains in grave conditions. Prosecutors say Clark allegedly set the apartment building located in the 5200
You set it on fire. She was just there with her baby and sister.
Hours of June 26th.
You know where her son and sister, she ain't even got the dude at the house.
Dating his friend after seeing a selfie she posted.
Old ass man was just asleep.
Picked up his
78 years old neighbor.
The two went to a gas station.
He ain't deserved none of that.
Antifreeze bottle with gasoline before heading
Imagine
to the convenience store.
You live 78 years.
Bought
just chilling one day.
Mask and a lighter. The
in
defendant's
your
cousin
apartment
says
that
they
you
drove to the
probably
apartment
half
where he says
own.
Clark
At
started
that
the
age,
fire and
you
then
probably
admitted to
own
him
that
saying,
motherfucker.
I
You
just
wanted
lit the
to,
house on fire.
or
No matter what
something.
happens with
Or you like, I only gonna live for a couple years. I'm gonna be out of here
arrest,
soon.
they could
I didn't think I was gonna be
never
forced
replace
out
the
this
lives
bitch.
that were lost.
Prosecutors say Clark threw out the clothes he was
Because of
wearing in
some
his
domestic
grandfather's
violence.
house. In court, Clark's public defender told the judge that there was no surveillance video of her client committing the crime. She added that although her client has
Kinda look
served
like,
time in prison for a weapons violation, that he is not violent. Clark does have 2 outstanding
We look
warrants
like
for
y'all.
resisting arrest. The court did grant an order of protection for the defendant's ex-girlfriend. Funeral arrangements are still pending for the victims of the fire. Meanwhile, Clark is due back in court July 14th.
You like Game's game?
Is quite the scene behind me. This is from the other day. Now, the teen accused of shooting at officers during this chase had an unusual expression on his face when he appeared in court.
285.
Allegations stacked against him.
How many cars was that?
Chase that started this whole thing at a McDonald's.
I'm about to say, how the car going backwards?
The reporter in court when
They
the
pulling
defendant
it.
waived his bond hearing. And Tom, he also faces gun charges here, and that's from another incident.
McDonald's?
Yeah, he
Oh, yeah, what
faces
happened?
a lot of charges, not just connected to this incident, but waiving his hearing means he'll have to stay in jail for now. Customers at this McDonald's say he is right where he needs to be after that incident started here. It was interesting watching Suleiman's expression on his face when the judge told him he is charged with pointing a gun at someone in a separate case.
Is for pointing a pistol or gun at another, also a misdemeanor charge.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I remember that one. Oh, he a terrible person.
Allegedly pointing a
You want to go to jail.
on June 13th. The teen is also accused of threatening McDonald's customers with a gun July 8th. When police responded,
He just keep using his gun to get free burgers from McDonald's. McDonald's got tired of it.
And leading officers on a chase down I-285. Police
Damn.
say he fired at them during the chase. An officer fired back. No one was hit. An officer used a pit maneuver that caused the stolen car he was in to flip over and land on its roof.
He was GTA shooting out the window while he was driving. Pew! Oh, damn it. It don't work.
Somebody could have got killed.
Officer said, let me try too. Pew! Okay, you right. It don't work.
Says what happened here is no laughing matter.
Okay, no laughing matter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
At this hearing, which means he will have to stay in jail
I'm sorry.
for now.
When you do stuff like that, comes back to bite you.
Roma Kamen works nearby and says Suleiman put people's lives in jeopardy that day.
Waving a gun out here in all this traffic? Are you serious? No.
No, he need to put his ass in jail where he need to be. I don't want to ever see that dude in my streets again. Matter of fact, I want to move.
Simple assault, fear, pointing a pistol at another, and terroristic threats. In that case, he'll have to stay in jail until he can have another bond hearing. We're live in DeKalb County. Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action News.
Parts of our region are still drying out.
Hold on, wait a minute. We gotta get some more on that. Here we go. Honda for sale. About to go 1,000%. All right, here go the chase right here. Look how fast I found that. Insta find. Let me see. Got some. This shit just happened. Not too long ago. Let me see. Let me see here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Mother flipper. Let me stretch that a little bit. Big 'em up, big 'em up. Get a better look. Get a better look at this. I believe this is some of the action right here. Let's check it out, y'all. Let's check it out. Let's see. Get some of that real. I want to see that. You know what we do. We get into the body cam, the dash cam footage. Y'all already know. Peak of views. People want to view the real shit. I want to see it good. I want to see all 100 body cams of them 1,000 cars. But this is all we got right here. It ain't much of it, Jay. You know, body cam don't come out for at least a week or two. Let's see what we got. Okay. There it is. There he is. He trying to make his move. Here go the pity. Here go the pit maneuver. Here, y'all. All right, then get him good. Gotta get him good. Oh, he got him. The car's bumbling. All blue lights. Can I say this? I ain't never seen this. Where is this at? Texas? What city is this? Where we at? All blue lights? We ain't made it that far yet. Where we got all blue lights. What star level do you get to get all blue lights? Like what the fuck? We don't turn on no reds for this. The boys in I see a little color in there. Yeah. That's all we get. We get up to the pit maneuvers real quick. He already he got the tire. They already got him with the spikes, I see. They got him with the spikes. He's still running, dummy. You got the spikes, you know the pit gonna flip. You know the pit gonna flip. Surprised he survived. We seen that one. The one cop get the Tony Hawking on that motherfucker. Damn, there it is right there. There it is right there, and then they get the flipping. This dude right here is a hero. I'm driving, minding my own business. This not even a cop. This just a dipper, just on the street, letting people. Like you finna see 100 cops pass you. You still driving. One of them cops should pull your ass over. Okay, I don't need to help them. Your dumb ass not obeying the law. Get off the road. All 100 of us need it. You know what? You want to end up like this dude? Kill y'all. Damn. Alright, y'all. We got to see that. We got to see that action. Okay, it got a little real. It got a little too real. What y'all think, man? Run from the cops? Don't run from the cops. I'm gonna tell you, don't run from the cops. But you gonna do what you want to do because you crazy. And I'm Peekaboo. Pika! Like, share, subscribe. Okay, we're gonna come back for some more later.